Welcome to the Weather Gurus podcast for Monday, July the 4th, 2022, for the lower 48 United States. Thank you for joining me. Please be sure to subscribe to the Weather Guru for your latest weather news daily for the lower 48 and sometimes outside of the lower 48 as well. We're currently going to be looking at the tropics first. We have the National Hurricane Center does not expect tropical activity during the next 48 hours. All is clear. No more Bonnie, no more Colin. Tropical Storm Colin is gone. Everything is disintegrated in the Atlantic. There is Hurricane Bonnie that is in the Pacific, by the way, Eastern Pacific, but it's far out there and it's scheduled to be just a fish storm and weakening to a tropical storm by Saturday in the afternoon and heading away from land, away from away from Mexico. And so it's just going to be a fish and sea storm at the moment. So that's great news. Now we have the SPC, the Storm Prediction Center outlooks for severe weather. It continues to be in the upper tier of the United States. So anywhere from Montana, Helena, Montana, down through Rapid City, South Dakota, and the Black Hills of South Dakota. That is today's outlook. And then we have another area around the Great Lakes from Chicagoland back through Waukegan, Wisconsin, down through the I-57 corridor, just to the south of Joliet, and downstate in Illinois, and a little bit of Indiana too, the Chicagoland, heading from Hammond, Indiana, over through Michigan City, Indiana, and just that little southwest corner of Berrien County, Michigan there, around the coast there of Great Lakes. So that's a severe weather outlook for today. Tomorrow, as you can see, the extended outlook shows more upper Midwest trouble. So we'll continue to focus on the upper Midwest trouble zone for the convective outlook there, and the discussion proves likewise. So, and the rest of the country is just hot. Heat advisories extend from the mid-Mississippi Valley through the Tennessee Valley up through the Ohio Valley. Heat advisories continue to be as temperatures heat indices top 105 degrees Fahrenheit for the majority of cities here, from Little Rock and Conway, Arkansas, through St. Louis, Missouri, with an excessive heat warning there. East St. Louis, Missouri, down through Festus, Missouri, and those areas point south and north of the city. They will be under an excessive heat warning here as temperatures top 110 degrees as far as the heat indices warning. So if you're in any of these areas from Des Moines, Iowa, down through downstate Illinois and Indiana, through Louisville, Kentucky, Memphis, Tennessee, over toward Nashville, and through Huntsville, Alabama, down through Greenwood, Mississippi, and Tupelo, Mississippi, and over back towards Shreveport and Texarkana, you're in that area where there's excessive heat. So please drink plenty of water and wear light clothing. Elsewhere, we have flash flood warnings, watches and warnings and watches continue in north of New Mexico, and also in the front range of the west of the Continental Divide in Colorado. So if you're in New Mexico, please be careful. A lot of these burn scarring and different things that are happening from all the rain that you had previously is starting to impact things. So just west of Truth or Consequences, west of Roswell, if you're in those areas in New Mexico, west of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and those areas, that's where the flash flood warnings and the rain is coming up. There is a fire danger that's continuing. We've seen this persistent fire danger heading from Las Vegas and Henderson and Sparks, Nevada, up through Ely, Nevada, and then over towards St. George, Utah, Salt Lake City, Ogden. All those areas are under red flag warnings. Please do not burn anything there, as well as the rim of the Grand Canyon still continuing to be under those red flag warnings. And the Cascades is our last stop for the flash flood watches. The Cascade Mountains, those counties north there, over toward Kennewick and Walla Walla, there's still a flash flood warning for that region, and watch for that region as well. So be very careful with that. Now we're going to switch gears. We're going to go to the radar scope here, and I want to show you the active radar picture we have here right now in the Chicagoland area. There's some showers. I'm going to put this into motion here. There's just a couple of active showers here that are kind of died down here to the south of Chicagoland area here. There's some showers along I-65 as we come out of Lafayette into Rensselaer, that area there, through to Purdue University, Valparaiso, and Gary, Indiana. There's some showers there. Nothing severe, but there is this one cell here southeast of I-55 and I-57 here in Champaign, Illinois, heading toward Danville, Illinois. There's some cell that doesn't contain a little bit of spotty hail here with this purple. So be very careful here as you're heading south here on 57 through Kankakee down through Champaign and Urbana, Illinois, just to the east of there in Danville. You want to be very careful. This cell here does contain some hail elements, but it's non-severe at this moment, just heavy rain. Most of Chicagoland here looks pretty clear. There were some showers earlier here propagating through the northern suburbs. Now they moved through the southern southwest suburbs here through Joliet, Tinley Park, Chicago Heights, Illinois. Some showers will continue to propagate off the lakes here, and these is all in conjunction of a frontal boundary here that's moving through the area here, that's draped along right along here, that is continuing to move southeast and toward the east here. So we're gonna see that. Right now we have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, one in Montana here and one in South Dakota. The one in Montana here is near Great Falls, Montana here. This county is out here. There doesn't look to be too much rotation with this here, but there is heavy rain and possibly hailstorms affected with this here. And we got it in motion here. We're going to stop it here. And you can see there is heavy rain here extending from Cascade, Montana through Ulm into the Great Falls area here. Elsewhere, we do have one in South Dakota and Wyoming border here. This is in eastern, this is in eastern near Newcastle, South Dakota here. A severe thunderstorm warning is in effect for basically hail with this cell as well. So we have those cells in place, guys. This has been your weather update for July the 4th. Happy July the 4th. Most of the areas of this country is enjoying beautiful weather in the northeast and in the southeast. Temperatures in the 80s and 90s. Beautiful sunshine. A little breezy along the coastline, but everything looks absolutely fabulous out west too, from San Diego through LA, up through the San Francisco Bay Area, up through Oregon and Seattle. Absolutely fabulous weather out there, as well as the desert Southwest and Phoenix. And we don't want to forget about you guys. So thank you. This has been a great update. Please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of The Weather Guru.